Hi guys, Larry here from Southern Savannah, and today I just want to talk to you guys about one of the machines that have been dropped off by our clients, and just to let you guys know that it's one of the services that we offer. So if we can't come to you, we usually encourage clients to drop off their machines if they can, so that our in-house technicians can have a look at it, at the machines, and figure out what is the problem, and is it something that can be solved, and what is required to solve that problem. So for example, today we've got this Chinese brand Locor. It's a 1.8 Dye-Sublimation Printer, dual head printer with two ix3200 heads. It was dropped off because it was giving error 34. Basically, what was happening is the machine was constantly initializing when you switch it on, and eventually give error code 34. And after it was brought in, obviously our technicians started working on the machine, looking at the machine, testing it to try and figure out what's wrong with the machine. And what we discovered was that the carriage board for this printer was faulty, and that's the part that needs to be replaced. And on top of the carriage board being faulty, the printer heads were also faulty, and those will need to be replaced as well. And you may ask, how do clients prevent this from happening again? And what we picked up was that the carriage board probably had some electronic damage to it, and unfortunately the only remedy there is to replace the carriage board. And we put our own carriage board there to test, and that cleared the error. But unfortunately for the heads, only until we replace the heads that is when we will know if everything has been resolved. So it looks like at the moment that the carriage board needs to be replaced, and the two ix3200 A1 heads will need to be replaced as well. So for the future, we usually recommend that clients install these machines together with the voltage stabilizer. And we usually recommend a 3 kVA voltage stabilizer, which works well for these machines. So you only need to plug in the machine to the regulator, and probably have an independent plug for your heaters. The heaters don't need to run through the stabilizer. So the connection is very simple. Your ESCOM power goes into the stabilizer, and then the machine is plugged into the stabilizer on the stabilizer output point. And then so you're basically just running the machine with the stabilizer in between. All right, so that's it. That's what it's going to take to sort out and fix this problem. And again, so if you've got any machines that you need fixed and you're not sure what it is, be sure to call us, or call us to book an appointment, have your machine dropped off, and then we can take a look and give you a quote. And also, we try to give you advice on what to do, what not to do, to make sure that this doesn't happen again. All right, cheers, bye.